Teekay officially got word that Teekay, along with our joint venture partner China LNG Shipping, has been awarded 6 LNG ships for the Yamal project. And these ships will represent a $2.1 billion investment and secure Teekay's involvement with a major LNG project that's going to have a substantial impact for future global LNG supply. So Yamal LNG itself is located in a port called Sabeta, which is in Russia in northwest Siberia. To kind of create a frame of reference, that's about 900 miles east as the crow flies from Murmansk. So the project itself is sponsored by Novatek, Total, and CNPC, which is China National Petroleum Corporation, and is planned to start in late 2017, early 2018. When it ramps up to full production, it will be producing 16.5 million metric tons of LNG per year, and that amount of LNG is going to require ice-class special LNG ships for the entire term of the project, and 6 of those ships are going to be operated and managed by Teekay. One of Teekay's distinct advantages in this project has been our partnership with China LNG Shipping, or CLNG. CLNG is an independent LNG shipper and operator in China, although it's owned by COSCO Dalian and China Merchant, COSCO Dalian being a state-owned company and China Merchant being listed on the Shanghai Stock Exchange. Our partnership with CLNG was such an advantage because of CNPC's involvement on the sponsor side of the project. The Chinese and Russian governments have been very supportive of the Yamal project, and with CNPC taking a sale and purchase agreement to actually purchase a large proportion of the gas out of the project, any involvement that we could have with a Chinese partner was going to help us to secure additional vessels. As it's proven, we've been able to be successful with a partner, and we envision great things with the partnership going forward for our future involvement in China. The ships themselves are going to be built by DSME, who we've had a lot of work with in the past few years in Korea, and the ships are called ARC7 LNG ships. So it's an ice-class spec ship, and the ships are actually able to go forward through ice and are able to actually go astern through even thicker ice, up to over 2 meters of ice thickness. And because of this, and because of the icebreaker spec, they're able to go through the Northern Sea route, which is the Russian equivalent of the Northwest Passage. So they'll leave from Yamal and go east to service the Asian markets in the summer. In the winter months, when the ice is a bit too thick, they'll go west and actually transship the cargoes to conventional LNG ships in Europe. So a normal conventional LNG carrier would be approximately $220 million for a fully built up cost. So that's the cost of the yard, the cost of our supervision, the cost of some interest associated with our financing. These ships, because of their larger steel requirement, as well as some of their more technical specifications that allow them to go backwards through the ice, will cost approximately $350 million each. So it's a larger investment on that sale, but it does mean that we're able to make the larger investment and in the end be more accretive to TGP. So this first tender was for 16 of these ice-class ships, but Yamal will also need conventional LNG ships to service these transshipment requirements. So we're expecting that they'll issue this tender for the conventional LNG ships. We're expecting that requirement to be upwards of 14 ships as well. So it's a huge investment for Yamal and potentially even larger possibilities for Teekay and its increased involvement with the project.